Hey guys, good morning. VEDA day 7 and it's deliciously hot and muggy in my apartment this morning, which means I almost forgot to put on a shirt, so yay. Today we are talking about the 3 best things that have happened to us because of the internet. And I thought about this a lot. I've done a lot on the internet. I've done the message boards, I've done the chat rooms, I've done the online dating, I've done the VEDA, I've done blogging, I've done all sorts of things on the internet, and it's a little bit difficult to say what the 3 best things are, but I can tell you the one common thread is it's the people, which may sound a little weird because there's so many people that are so afraid that, oh, if I go on the internet, I'm gonna meet some crazy stalker and he's gonna end up sitting in a tree outside my house and he's gonna shoot me and I'm gonna die at age 23. Yeah, those people are out there, but I think that there's a lot of really quality people hanging out on the internet too. I mean, just look at this group of people. If I have to pick just 3, though, number 1, I'm gonna say I met my best girlfriend who lives in Texas via the internet over a mutual love of Liz Fair. Number 2, I'm gonna say is probably an email that I got like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago from a gentleman who lives in the UK who wrote me to tell me that he had found my CD. He had no idea how he came to own this CD, but he popped it in. He was going through a breakup and he'd been listening to it nonstop for a couple weeks. It was helping him deal with the breakup, and that just melted me. So I wrote him back and said thank you, of course, obviously, because I don't get fan mail, but I did. And he was very sweet, and he wrote back and he said he'd been debating whether he should write because it was a little bit scary to write a musician that he liked and everything. And I'm like, I'm just a person, so let's chat. So what do you do? And we started chatting back and forth, and now I have a new friend in the UK who loves Doctor Who. I introduced him to Doctor Who, and that was lovely. And as a piece of that and a piece of something that I'm going to talk about tomorrow, I've actually started playing my guitar again, which I hadn't been playing for like 2 years. That's a whole other really long story. And then number 3 awesome thing is probably VEDA, you guys, and doing this. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I think that this is probably the most international VEDA that we've had, at least the most international VEDA that I've participated in. I mean, we've got newbies from Hong Kong, Australia, Germany, India, people that otherwise in my normal life I would not have met. Like Ashley D said on Stereotype Day, or maybe it was Advice Day, it's good to find your people. And yes, it is good to find your people. But by doing things like VEDA, you find your people in places where you probably wouldn't have otherwise looked. There's a Moby blog post from many, many years ago where he said that he went to a meeting of Marxists, and for the most part they were all really lovely people, the only problem being that they had only hung out with other Marxists for the last 50 years. So they had this very tight circle and there was nobody in there to really challenge their ideas or anything like that. That's what VEDA and the internet have done for me, is they have broadened my horizons and challenged my ideas and challenged my perceptions of who I am and who other people in the world are. And they've opened me up to so many wonderful, beautiful people that I have met in real life and that I hope to meet in real life. The interweb, this computer that we all sit in front of every day and feel disconnected because we're just staring at a computer screen, has actually, to me, brought the world together and helped make all of these amazing interpersonal connections. I think that's kind of cool. I love your faces, honestly. I love seeing your faces every day. So thank you for being here doing VEDA with me, and I will talk to you tomorrow. My hair has all of the frizz. Yay!